All right, folks, I got a really nice one here. This is a 2002 Volkswagen Passat with the 1.8 liter turbocharged engine. This car I love. I know it very well, and I'll tell you why. As you can see, it even has low mileage for the year. 103,280 is less than 10,000 miles a year, you know, for a 12-year-old car. But the number underneath that, 1,203 miles, that's how much I have driven this car. I've put over 1,200 miles on it in the last month, and there's a lot of reasons why. A couple of them are, A, it's very comfortable to drive. I love the 5-speed automatic transmission. It gets terrific gas mileage, and it is spunky as all get out with the turbocharged motor. So, I'm going to start her up for you. As you can see, I'm starting it up. It's ice cold, and I'm going to do a warm start for you later. It's important, of course. And look, it tells you the luggage compartment's open. That's true because I opened it up so I can show it to you. There are no check engine or warning lights on of any kind. That little symbol there, you put your foot on the brake, it goes away. That's just to remind you have to put your foot on the brake to take it out of park. All right, let's do the power equipment. We'll start with right rear window, down, up, passenger side front, down, auto up and auto down on that. All right, we'll go around to this side, left rear, down, up, and of course the all-important driver's window, auto down, auto up. Power mirrors, that's your left one, works perfectly. Come over this side, right one, there you go, works exactly as it should. One of the cool things about this car that I do like is that it's got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 6 airbags. So basically, it's also a very safe car. So if you want to put your kid in this car, I highly recommend it. I know for a fact the heat works perfectly. It's been kind of cold out. I mean, it is December, so I think the air conditioner works, but honestly, 100% I can't tell you. It's got cruise control, which I know works because I've used it many times. And it's got remote keyless entry. I have to check and see how many keys I have. I may have 2, I don't know, but in the listing or wherever I advertise this, you will see I'll put in the what do you call it? It's the keys. Radio, I don't know anything about. It's a monsoon. So yes, the radio does work, and it's the monsoon, which is actually the better radio. I don't know about the CD player. Oh wait, actually I do know about that because I believe there's a CD in here. But at the cassette deck, I can't comment on. No, I guess there isn't a CD. I thought there was one in there. It's got traction control. It's got anti-lock brakes. I mean, this is one heck of a nice, safe car. You can see even the armrest isn't broken like they usually are. And the seats and interior is very nice and very clean on this vehicle. The outside has its bumps and bruises, and I will go over everything with you as far as that's concerned right now. I like to let everybody know as much as I can. There is a floor mat, looks like just on this side, and that looks like an aftermarket Goodyear floor mat. And you can see, you know, it's got the appropriate amount of wear and tear for only 100,000 miles. I mean, you can even look at the pedals. That's always a good indicator that tells you the mileage. You know, if the car had like 200,000 and somebody messed with the odometer, you'd see that the brake pedals are worn out, but they're not. Okay, tires. Now, one thing I know about this vehicle is it's got matching tires, and this left front tire is a BF Goodrich with probably 90 to 95% of the tread left. And the left rear tire, BF Goodrich, 90 to 95% of the tread left. Right rear tire, also a BF Goodrich with 90 to 95% of the tread left. And of course, the right front, 90 to 95% of the tread left, BF Goodrich. To me, that's important because it shows that somebody cared enough about this car that when they replace the tires, rather than put 1 or 2 on or some off cheap brand tire, they put a full set on and they're a decent brand. All right, right front fender. You got a little booger there and a little scratch right there. Right front door, as you can see, is very clean. No nicks, no dings, no scratches. Let's open it up. You can check it. There's your door jamb. As you can see, it's very nice and clean. Here's your close-up on the passenger seat and the dashboard, and I'll even do, here's your headliner, so you can see that that's in fantastic clean shape. And let's do the door frame, because this is what's important, at least I think so, is as you go down, you'll notice down the bottom here, there is absolutely no rust on this car on that door. All right, if there's going to be rust, it usually shows right there. All right, oh, right rear door, I see no dings, no scratches, no issues on that door. Okay, here's, oh, look, there is a floor mat on this side in the back. Here's your back seat, as you can see, very nice and clean. And these are split 60-40 fold down seats, so you actually can put a lot of luggage in this baby. All right, looks like that got broken right there, but again, that's in the back, it's no big deal. All right, let's do the door jamb. As you can see, of course, clean and shiny. The door frame itself, as you can see again, absolutely clean. No rust whatsoever on this baby. Now, you get to this right rear quarter panel. Looks like there was a little scratch there. Looks like somebody touched it up. The paint doesn't match that good. If I were you, you might want to go to Volkswagen and get the exact matching paint. Rest of the quarter panel looks to be in very nice shape. Here's your roof, which looks on this side to be in very nice shape. Okay, coming around to the back. Here is the trunk. And as you can see, sorry about the sun, it's very generous. I'm trying to get a shadow for you guys, but here, we'll just do it this way. And there's your split fold down seat. Very nice, very generous on the space. And like I said, it's got those the split fold down seat. All right, we'll close this up and we'll check out the back. And you can see the trunk lid looks very nice, very clean, all the way around. The bumper, of course, does have, looks like, again, touched up, but really not a good match on the paint. Looks more like a silver. This car is a very difficult color. It's like a light blue, very light blue, almost silverish. So I guess that looks like silver. But anyway, you know, it doesn't look horrible, but I like to let people know. You can see that it's got some gouges and whatnot in it. Around this side, it looks like somebody must have had a scrape or something, did some body work. Didn't do a very good job of it, in my opinion. But I just want to show that to you. And that is the left rear, or the quarter panel on the left-hand side. All right, we'll come up, we'll do the roof. I see one little scratch right there. And other than that, looks pretty good. Okay, coming along to this door. I see no, yep, there's a ding right here on the door. Other than that, looks pretty darn clean. Let's open her up. There's your door jamb. As you can see, clean as can a whistle, which is really weird because whistles aren't very clean. All right, and of course, as you can see again, another door with no rust. So far, there's absolutely no rust. One thing I did miss showing you guys is I want to show you the underneath in the back here. All right, so you can take a look down. All right, there's the back. All right, moving along. Oh, we come to the driver's door. And let's see, I see no nicks, no dings, no scratches on the driver's door. Open her back up and show you the door jamb. And of course, the door frame. And we're 4 for 4 on this car, folks. As you can see, not a speck of corrosion on this car so far. All right, there's your left front fender. Looks like we got a ding here, and a little ding there. Okay, again, like I said, it's not perfect. It's got its bumps and bruises, but overall, it actually looks pretty decent. Now, you can see that, again, with that lousy touch-up paint here, there was a scrape right there. Going around, the headlights look very nice and clear. And I know everything operates, because like I said, I've been driving this in the daytime and the night. Factory fog lights, which I know do work. All right, now let's just take a look underneath. There you go. And like I said, the heart and soul, of course, of any vehicle is this part right here. This is the 1.8 liter turbocharged engine. Fantastic gas mileage, like I said, but plenty of power, especially when it's mated to the 5-speed automatic gearbox. Let's see here. I'm going to have to just shut up. I can't see where to rev this up without getting my fingers caught in something. So I'm just going to shut up and let you listen to this, and then we'll take it for a ride. Okay, there are no high rev knocks to this car. There is no valve train noise. There is no lifter noise, no taps, nothing. This car, as I said, runs fantastic. Okay, and everything looks to be present, no corrosion. Let's close the hood. Take a look at that. I see, you know, just like a little scratch there. And, oh yeah, and a dimple right here. Other than that, it looks pretty good. And check this out. If you live in New York State, this actually does have a good emissions certificate or good emissions sticker that is valid until June of next year. All right, and I know for a fact that New York has some pretty tough emissions standards. So there you go. That's also, you can tell this was a New York car. That's why it's got the little bumps and bruises on it. Like I said, very nice car, runs great, and that's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna take it for a ride. Okay, we're gonna take it for a ride now, and I'm now gonna perform what we call a warm start. This is a good hint, whether you buy a car from me or not. When you're looking at an older used car, you always wanna see someone start it cold and start it warm. That way, at least you have a little bit of an indication if there's a warm start issue, like a bad starter or something like that. But this particular car, as I said, I've driven it a lot of mileage, a lot of miles, and it's always started, it's never let me down. And it's even started on some pretty cold mornings so far this year. As I said, it's a 5-speed automatic gearbox, but it's got what's called the auto stick, which is you put it over to the right-hand position and you can manually shift through the gears if you wish. All right, here we go. Take it for a spin. We're already over 50 miles an hour. I mean, what a nice little car. As you can tell, I'm talking very quietly, well, at least for me, and very quiet in here. This is just a fantastic car. Let go of the wheel, and as you can see, we're tracking perfectly straight down the road still. Haven't deviated a bit. This car has a great front end. It actually handles really well, too. If you're looking for a car for yourself as a commuter or your family, or for, let's say, your kid's first car, I can't recommend this car. I can only recommend that you have to buy this car for them. 8 airbags, I counted them. I came up with 8 airbags. It's got anti-lock brakes, front wheel drive. It's got the anti-slip or anti-skid. I mean, you're not gonna hardly get a much safer car than this for them. Plus, it gets great gas mileage, and they're notoriously reliable cars. All right, I'm gonna shut up again, and here we go. We are 55 already, and I'm telling you, that turbocharger kicks in. You can really feel it. It's just an like I said, all-around great car. And even showing 23.6 miles per gallon, and that's mostly been city driving, you know, like around town, stop and go. On the highway, I'm sure it probably does 26, 27, maybe 28. I'm gonna do a brake test for you guys, and really all that'll consist of is I go into this vacant lot across from my place, find a patch of gravel, let go of the steering wheel, slam on the brakes. Keep your eyes on the steering wheel, and once I do this, you'll understand why. So we're gonna go in here right now, pull in, there's my gravel, I let go of the wheel, and brake. Okay, here's what's important. If you watch the steering wheel, you'll notice it just did a little of that. It was supposed to. One thing you probably can't hear on this video is I could hear the anti-lock brake pump activating. In other words, it stopped the wheels from skidding. I don't know if you could tell on the video or not, but you can't even hear the car skidding on the gravel because the anti-lock brakes stop you from doing that. And what's really nice about it is if, let's just say it's you and your family or your kid or whatever, in the snow, if you get into a skid and you slam on the brakes with the anti-lock brakes, you can still steer. So I think, like I said, that's one of my favorite safety features. But holy cow, you are getting one heck of a car here. Love this car, have a lot of experience with it. So just to do a recap, this is a 2002 Volkswagen Passat with the 1.8 liter turbocharged engine, 5-speed automatic gearbox with the auto stick, which does work properly. Very low mileage for the year, 103,000, and just an all-around beautiful car inside. And as you saw, it does have some bumps and bruises, you know, on the outside. Sorry about my hand there, folks. We're going to take one more walk around. I faced the car a different direction in the sun so you can, you know, get a different view of it. And as I always do, I'll be selling this at a very, very reasonable price. So somebody's going to get themselves one heck of a deal. And as you can see, the headlights, very nice. And like I said, I have driven this car a lot, so I do know that pretty much everything that I can think of on it works. So if you're looking for a reasonably priced, ultra reliable, very decent looking and fantastic running car for yourself and your family or for a kid, I would recommend this one heartily. Thank you.